this way. A lot of times you want that look as if you went to an antique jewelry store and you decided you wanted something that was really unique and different, that had a special look to it. That's what these bracelets have. They have that look as if you went, you know, kind of antique shopping. Whether you were gonna be into antique jewelry or antique furniture, you go into those stores and you look at these bracelets, but they're not gonna cost you what those antique bracelets would cost you. This is $69.99. It was $115. So that right there tells me that's $45 off the QVC price and about $70. Let's talk about these. We do have 3 sizes as well as 3 colors. So you can see that's 14 karat yellow gold layered over sterling silver, 14 karat rose gold layered over sterling. That's the most limited. And we have the sterling silver one. 7 carats total weight. The other thing you choose is your size. Small, average, or large. Small would be 6.5 to 7 inches, average 7 to 7.5 inches, and large 7.5 to 8 inches. Tell me about this.
Such a pretty bracelet. You know, a tennis bracelet or a line style would be that single cut of a stone, like a round stone, one after the other in a line. They're pretty, they're classic, we'll always love them. But if you really do love your tennis bracelets and you love to stack, or you love to have a variety of them, this is probably a design you don't have already in your collection. Yet, like Mary Beth said, it does feel like jewelry that tells a story, that's been around a little while.
Yeah.
You know, so this is the attention to detail, I think, is what gives it that believability. Every single one of those stones is set, and then it has this mill-grain detailing around it.
I'll show you that.
Yeah, they're little beads of precious metal. Mill-grain meaning thousands of beads in French.
I didn't know what mill-grain meant after all these years. I never asked, I guess.
So, you know, centuries ago, I guess we could say, when jewelry was designed and it had these extra little beaded details to them, that was to show, that was like a sign of wealth.
Oh.
Right? Because of the extra time that it would take to I mean, they individually back then would put the little beads and attach them. So the intricacy was like a hint at the wealth. This was just something that it kind of caught on. Like, we love the idea, and there's variations of it now. You'll see like coin edge detailing, rope detailing. This one just gives it a little bit of texture. And I think that the framing of it really sets off the fact that you have 2 very special cuts, the round and then the marquise cut stones, and then they alternate all the way around the bracelet.
Yeah, that's just it. Speaking of wealth, I mean, typically the marquise cut too is very, you know, a very expensive cut. So you don't see them much in diamonds because you really end up having to have a large piece of the rough in order to cut a marquise cut. So once again, this looks like something that could be very, very expensive. Now, normally at QVC it was $115. All right, you might, you know, say, wow, that is a gorgeous bracelet, but do I really want to go over $100? Right now, you don't have to, and when it's gone, it's gone. One other thought too, and you're saving $45. I would like to show you what this does here on the actual clasp. So one side, that's like a box clasp. One side has the box, the other part has the protruding part, and that goes into it, and then it locks down. This is actually a new lever or lever that you have on jewelry. I had not seen this before. And so when you get ready to take it off, just pull that back, and then I would assume I push down and pull it apart. But otherwise, push it in, you'll feel it click, and then push that part down.
Right, and
that's beautiful.
It is. It prevents you from accidentally pushing on the push button.
Oh, sure.
So the way that it works, let me see if I have one here. You know, and it's just a simple thing because it adds to the streamlined look of the bracelet, which is really nice.
It
so
does.
as you click them together, okay, and then this goes down. Notice how it stops me from being able to reach this second little button, which is actually the release, this one here.
Yeah.
Then once you lift up the little, the drawbridge, we nicknamed it. Jen Coffey named it that, and I'm like, okay, I'll use it because I don't know what else to call it.
Why not?
Now I can access that push button, and that's what's going to release it.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Love it.
It eliminates all of the extra, like the figure eights on either side.
And sometimes they can get a little loose, and then they kind of dangle off the sides and whatever. This is high end when it comes to the actual closure on it. Here's what you choose. Choose small, average, or large, and then choose whether you want the 14 karat yellow gold layered over sterling, the rose gold over sterling, or the sterling silver. It's all precious metals. These are all getting limited, and they are striking. I mean, really, truly, and
see that sparkle happening right there?
Yeah.
That's the stone on its own, and it's just because we happened to move it and it caught the light.
Yeah.
We don't have to do anything. That just shows you how realistic these stones are. That's the light bouncing off of a facet and then reflecting.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Write this item number down. This would be a great Mother's Day gift as well. J430 358. J430 358, and beautifully locked into place, just looking spectacular. Something that you don't always get to see at $45 off of QVC's price. So it comes out to $17.50 a month for 4 monthly payments. 7 carats. Ooh, speaking of tennis style, what about the tennis necklace?